You're watching SuckProfessor, part 62. Shut the fuck up, dear! Kill you. Cut you. And we are playing Valheim. Here we are, part 62. Welcome, everybody. I'm Hank. I'm the guy with the show. Let me turn the light on real quick. So you can see me. This is what I look like. So let's see. It's been a few days since I've played the game. Just to refresh my memory and yours, we died. We had a mystery with the campfire that has become something I think is probably going to be very embarrassing for me. And we're going to work on that real quick here. But our mission, and I'm not sure we're going to make it there today, is to cross the sea. As you know, we tried over here and got repelled by leeches. Which, to be honest, if you encounter leeches, turn back. You got to have a damn good reason to encounter leeches and keep going. Okay? What if you had to go through leeches to get sex? How many fewer babies you think we'd have? Well, overpopulation is a problem. So I propose leeches above everybody's genitals. That would solve things. Then only the most fervent folks would have babies. Leech babies. AKA capitalists. I mean, I do kind of, but all right. Wow, it's dark. Yeah. So okay, sorry, I'm getting a little. So I don't think we're heading back though. I think I'm gonna finish the ship. Yep, there's the ship. I parked it away from shore to keep the locals from beating it up. But first, let's focus on the campfire. I know it's in the Book of James. I know it's in here. It's probably. I thought it. Oh shit. What's. Something shook. Did I imagine that? What was that? What's making smash noises? Is that me? Let's eat. Whoa. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, you know what? Fuck, we do have to go back to drop off all this stuff I got from the swamp. That's okay. We got a lot of sailing ahead of us. What is that bumping and crashing right here? Is there some giant... Was that dragon that we saw just part of some animal? Was that mountain? What the hell? Okay. All right. Okay. The necks are the same color here as they are in other places. Like when fire hydrants, it's like, you're far from home when the fire hydrants change color. Or get more boobs than usual. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the campfire. As you guys remember, it's been dogging me the entire playthrough. This little campfire thing was sitting there. And then at the beginning, I don't know if it was last episode, but it might have been. I clicked around. I clicked on this. I was messing with the map, and it went away. Which made me realize it's probably not anything more than a map indicator of some sort. So we're going to try to duplicate it in here somehow. You can click on it over here in this box. What is that? Something is bumping. I'm not making... What is... My food's fine. It's not indigestion. Are there... Was that rock there before? Is it that deer swimming? Oh, he's running. Okay, sorry, I thought. Okay. What the? Okay. I just want to make sure nothing's going to come charging at me and kill me. Okay, as soon as I go to the map, it's going to happen. So, I'm just going to click around. So, yeah, right, that's a middle click. It causes a ping. And then I'm left clicking. Oh, it even says ping right there. Oh, look, okay, if I do it right in front of me. Ah, that's funny. So there's me pinging. I guess that's probably how you tell someone that, hey, I'm over here. Like birds in a jungle. I'm over here. I'm over here. If the jungles had subtitles, or the forests, that's all they would say. Okay, so I didn't get the campfire back, but let's say if I right click on it. Do I drag it? Oh, I jumped. Was it just me swinging? I don't think that was it. Jeez, it's all got me all wigged out. Okay, so if I click on the house, ping, maybe if I double click, somehow I must. My theory is that I placed the campfire in. Yeah, maybe whatever it was is because I clicked on something. All right, I don't space. Double click on the campfire. Right click, left click. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I can just keep double clicking. Oh my god, now I'm placing a bunch of them. Okay. I'm such a fucking idiot. I spent so much time stressing over getting to the campfire, finding the campfire. I mean, it spurred on some good exploration. It spurred us on to search this whole area, which is fine. It was probably the closest landmass I would have gone to anyway. So in a sense, it sort of was like the early religions. It drove. Actually, the early religions probably had a lot more to do with reality than the ones that we're encumbered with these days. But it did drive a lot of. Okay, so if I click, so these are just like markers. So then how do I get rid of them? Ping them out. Ping them out. Ping. Go away. Double click. Right click. Right click. Right click. That's how they're gone. Now I'm double clicking. So can I put... How... Oh, Jesus. I can put as many... This is how you do the markers. You just double click shit. Now I can leave dungeon markers when I find them. I'm going to show you guys how bald I am. What if I like turned my head down and I had another face on top? Yeah, I should have started out being bald. Oh, I can even name it. Name. That's where name lives. Fucking A. I can't believe it was that simple. This whole time. There's that thing. Okay. We solved it. We figured out the fucking mystery of the damn campfire. About as simple as it could have get, and I'm just a fool. I'm a dumbass. Oh. It's two things. What a relief. Finally. I have no idea, because I was completely out of options. Clearly, we're seeing a case of Occam's shaving cream here. The other thing, I'm a fool. I'm a dumbass. That should have been the most simple thing. I even kind of think I had considered that slightly before, but I definitely wasn't being smart about any of that. So, man. So now it's also like so much more useful now. So here's what I want to do. I know there's a dungeon. There's a skeleton dungeon around here. So what are these supposed to be? Let's do that. We'll go. Okay, hold on. Oh shit. One. Double click. Now I name it. Skeleton dungeon. It turns up there. Ah. Oh wait. Yeah, that is where I wanted. And then since we're here, let's put a frickin' campfire. Workshop. Pfft, can't believe how simple that was. So now we can mark dungeons and stuff. I've been remembering. I've been actually kind of proud of how good I have been at remembering. Anyway, let's make her try to get onto the boat here without drowning. You're supposed to jump there, you dumbass. Okay. And let's head home. Amazing. It was so simple. Wind's directly against me, of course. That was another... Just mists, huh? Keep it going. Now, I wonder what the odds are that workbench will still be there when we get back. I should have put some spikes up around or something. Man. Oh, I cleared Ecothere now. So you can clear them. Okay. I'm jumping. Come on. There's a deer in the water. And it's suffering from wetness. Now it's suffering from drowning. Wow, all that commotion over this stupid campfire. People watching us who knew what it was just must have been like, what is this guy's problem? Why is this guy such a fool? I imagine too, as we get more and more viewers, people will probably come on there. So, hey, dumbass! It's just a marker, you idiot. What do you think? Why would they just put a little something super important just slightly off? I don't know. This game's full of mysteries. That's what I like about it. All right. Well, this is okay. At least we'll clear off some of the ocean here. Man. Been busy. Did a lot of woodworking. Been working on making stuff for my woodworking business, Bum Rush Industries. Check the description for links. The website is better than you'll expect because I made it. Meaning, it's not professional, but it is better than your average amateur. I'm going to be updating that soon though, because I'm starting to going to be closer to having stuff on Etsy. And so I'm looking forward to selling things and hopefully supporting myself eventually. It's going to be a while. I've been watching lots of videos about Etsy, about running an online business, things to do. I might even get some inventory tracking software. Bought some cards, printed some stuff that are going to be coming soon, and really excited. My next step is to go get a P.O. box. I could go to a post office. That would be fine. I'm going to use a small nearby place that has, well, I'm just going to use like a non-post office for a separate box. That's also better, more security. Don't really want to put my address on return labels and stuff. And it sort of adds to the professionalism, I guess. Apparently in England they have rules, like you have to always put your address, or there's sort of like mild differences in the culture between America and England in terms of what you should put. I don't know. I found some Reddit thread where people were talking about that. But, my God, this is tedious travel, isn't it? So the main goal of finding the Elder is to advance the story enough that I can get faster with travel. This turn. That'll be a big relief off my own worn out head and the worn out head of my dear viewers. Yeah, but anyway, so I'm gonna have a mailing thing that's gonna be like almost $100 for 6 months, which isn't like ridiculous. I'm putting out money right now though. I'm spending money I shouldn't be. I'm trying. You can't really start a business without any financial costs. I suppose it's possible, I guess, but yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting. I guess it'll be like the third. I mean, I've done freelance video editing and freelance production stuff for years, but I don't really consider that a business so much. I mean, I pay business. Everybody who's an independent contractor has to pay business taxes and shit, but I don't really. It's not the same as like you could run a business with that stuff, but I never. It was always just sort of something I could do to get by and to do some work for some people that I knew. My God, this is slow. I guess we have traveled a decent distance already. So this will be my second business, I guess. Now my sails. Wow, look at the sail move. So if you look at the upper right corner, you see the sail indicator, the orange boat in the middle of the circle. As long as, and there's the area in front of the boat, I'm pretty sure the game is telling me that as long as the three curved white lines, straight with a little circle at the end, as long as that's, and it's right on the edge right now, but as long as that's within the bottom, that is to say behind or from the sides, then I think I can use my sail. And that does correlate with what I know about sailing from all my years of doing sailing on Lake Michigan, where I was the king of the lake. No, but I did tell a story in the past about in a previous episode about taking sailing lessons and stuff. But it looks like it's not cooperating very much right now. So if I get attacked by some fucking monster steering like shit. We're so close. I wonder if I could sail right up through my little river. I just feel like I'll definitely get stuck doing that. Oh, I've got a message from Twitch. Game volume is louder than me. Is it? Thank you for telling me. I just barely moved it. It shouldn't be. How's that? Is that any? Maybe I'm getting quiet? Is it me getting quiet or the game is getting loud? I can make myself a little louder. I think I'm kind of quiet. I'm turning me up here. I don't want to do too much, though. Because when I raise my voice... And game volume just turned it down a touch. I'm quiet. I think I was quiet. I think that's better now. I'm cranking it up a little bit. Alright, let's try to sail a little. So I turned me up a little bit. I don't want to do a ton all at once. Yeah, it is kind of quiet, isn't it? Everything else down. Alright. Okay, how's that? Now that I'm probably fairly louder than I was, but it's higher than I thought that happened before. All this stuff will get fixed in the edit for the SuckProfessor upload. But, let's draw distance. Come on. How do I not have more draw distance here? It's all the way up. Is that really the best you got? That weird island is... See how that one island has a little slightly different color? Makes me wonder if it's another one of those barnacle monsters. Okay, it's much better. Great. I appreciate you looking out for me. I'll pay a little closer attention to peeking in the reds. Slight peaks. Yeah, that one hit the red. Okay. Thank you. God, the campfire. So simple. All right. Let's try the river. Let's just see if we can cut through this. This little narrow spot's probably gonna... But that's right where... I don't know. It'll be close. Although now that I'm getting wave power, wind power. Ah. I should have a list of stuff to talk about. Just word prompts. Set me off. Although sometimes it's nice just to shut up and let the guy just sail. I was being quiet. I was intentionally not making. Now I'm just gonna crash into land. Oh shit! That's what I get. That's what I get for being such a grab ass. I knew it. Still no idea how to catch fish. This is very much like me in real life. I'm such an inept fisherman. I'm pretty good at tying little knots. I'm okay at sitting still. All right, come on. And if I get a fish on the hook, I mean, you know, I'm okay at that too. You just go like that, and you hold it. I have full-grown man muscles, and generally I'm stronger than the 12-ounce. That'd actually be pretty big. I don't know. I don't really weigh the bluegills. Then the 6-ounce bluegills I'm wrestling into the boat. Maybe a pound-sized bass. So my physical prowess serves me well in fishing. It's the understanding how fish behave in order enough to get them to bite on your hook more, right, with a little more intentionality than I think is missing. My dad, you know, he'd gone fishing for a long time, and he learned in the pre-YouTube era, of course, as did I. And and you know, that's when you had to read a Field and Stream magazine or something, just to have any hope. Or you just heard from the bait shop guy tell you, oh yeah, you tie this up to that thing, and there you put this little orange glowy thingy on there, and oh sure, you'll be eating crappies for your dinner for the whole time you're up here. You won't even have any need to go to the Busch Gardens. Busch Gardens is nowhere near Wisconsin. But of course, in recent years when I go fishing, I just realize how utterly inept and ignorant, not in the pejorative kind of sense, but just my dad and I, we don't have any fucking idea what we're doing. Well, we both use the internet. We both probably could look it all up. I did watch a bunch of stuff about color and bait selection. And, I mean, you got to know, like, first of all, you have to know the lake you're on if you really want to have a good understanding. But you also have to know, like, the time of year, the time of day, the weather patterns, the recent weather patterns, upcoming weather. Like, fish are very finicky, and they all have their own sort of cycles that they go through during the seasonal changes. This is a sweet little trip, isn't it? Up this nice little river, with the sun miraculously reflecting off the water. So the color selection is a bigger deal than I understood. Because you got your green, you got your orange, you got your silver belly, you got your white belly, you got your brown, you got your black, you got your stripes, you got your circles, you got your blah. And it's all about color penetration. So like reds do or don't. Reds don't penetrate as deeply. I don't know, something like that. So the gradient of the color spectrum from sunlight tapers off as it goes through the water. And so actually, like, darker baits are apparently better on darker days. And fish are generally, I don't know, it contrasts with the brightness of the sky. So if it's really sunny, then you're better off using such, I don't know. There is some notions to it. So, yeah. Yeah, this river, I thought for some reason I was thinking this would be, like, totally constricting. But unless there's some giant rock that's going to catch us, I think we're pretty good. From our chat, Wendy says she loves trout fishing. Haven't done that. Why did I just see something about trout the other day? What was I watching? They were talking about how beautiful. It was some... I don't remember. Well, this was fine. This little... I'm not going to go all the way up to the thing either. We're going to run it ashore, and then we'll be good. Look at that beautiful house, huh? Ready for it. Looks like it's ready for Zillow. Okay. Yes. That's what we... all right, so we got to dump off a bunch of stuff. Restock. Why did I never think to double click on the campfire? Does this work? No. Speaking of that, let's shoot some birds. Thank you. Perfect. Hey, the door's open. So we got a bunch of new stuff. Let's put our clothes away here in our clothes chest. Leather goods go. Boom, boom, boom. Did I even bring that shield? I think I left it behind. Tools. Okay. Don't know why I need to. So. Got a new head. Chitin. Guck. Got all sorts of stuff. Alright. I'm going to repair things. We're going to restock. Let's get rid of those pants. Whatever those are. Okay. Since we're going adventuring, we need to bring a supply. We got leather tails. We got mushrooms. We got blueberries. We got 10 tails. We got 20 blueberry or 20 steaks. We got some honey even. Probably more honey than I need to bring. I want to be able to like run out of the stack. I think that's kind of the thinking here. I'm not sure why that's the idea, but I want to be able to clear the inventory spot mainly. Okay. I don't really need to bring a hammer. That's like the easiest thing to make. So we got stuff there. Let's. I do think I need to build bases. Like wherever I go, I need to build sleeping spots to avoid having to take super long runs and stuff. So, what recipes did I get anything? I don't think there's anything new in here. Although, is there anything here I should make and bring? That may sounds cool, doesn't it? I think there was some new cooking stuff. Oh God! I just want to see the recipes. It won't let me. All right, I'll go get wood. I know, it's clumsy. Then we're... Oh, fuck. Okay, so... Frost resistant medium healing with 4 blood bags. Oh, what the hell? Why did the fire go away? What would have caused... What did I... There we go. Why did the... Did I... That's weird. Something happened. I guess I need... I have the stones now. I must have picked it up. And now I need 2 wood, for God's sakes. Okay. Fucking pile. I can't step close to it without catching on fire. That's good. Good. Great system. Gordon Ramsay would be very upset. Sausages. Oh, it comes with raw meat and thistle. 3H. Oh, that's great. I can see why that would be such a useful thing to have. Alright, stamina. All this stuff needs to be fermented, so it's not even possible to use yet. And it has upgrades. Alright, let's put the hammer away, take a sleep, and that's more or less, we'll grab the torch. Maybe it makes sense to bring enough for a sail. Close the door so no bugs can get in. And let's sleep. All right, yeah, I saw something about trout. I don't know what I was watching. I've been watching a bunch of history YouTube stuff. I was learning about the history of colonialism in Africa. Boy, Europeans, you do not look very good in that story. Jesus Christ, it's crazy. But yeah, that's not where they're talking about trout. I don't know where I caught that. That's all right, whatever. Oh man, look at these birds just flying in here. Sorry, we gotta kill some birds. And maybe get some more of those arrows. Where are you guys at? There you are. Oh. Just grab some arrows. Okay. Got crap tons of arrows. We got some weapons. We got tons of food. We got meat. We got a variety of meat. Okay, good. Campfire. Okay, off we go. So, here's the plan then. I might be a little more bold. We might just have to, like, I think we're going to hug this coast. Why don't we just get moving? Okay, there, fuckboy. Sun's coming up. Back up. Although, actually, I meant to repair. Go forward. It'll be fine. What could go wrong? Probably should just flip around, actually. Think I can do a donut real quick here? It's going pretty good, actually. I was thinking that was going to be way worse. I assumed I'd just zip up around and hit that rock. Alright. Now we got some wind behind us. Don't hit the rock. No, I shouldn't have done. Okay, there we go. I should have completed the turn before. Nice. Didn't damage me. Like, you could touch it without it hurting, right? I could totally do bridges. I feel like I can make bridges by raising up land and then using wood structures and stuff. More or less what a bridge is. A sturdy pile of rocks at one end, a sturdy pile of rocks over here, and then they go... They cinch it up. Let's focus here, Hank, you dumbass. You're starting to... Ah, god damn it. Oh, no. Doing fine. Just doing great. Going on an adventure. Yeah, deer swimming in that little thingy. Oh, how did I miss? Of all the things. Alright, now we're cruising. So I'm going to try to hit this coast. I think I'm going to hug it a little bit, and then we're just going to make a dash. At some point, we just got to cross the ocean and hope we don't get killed. By the way, everybody, our show here, YouTube, is sponsored by Pepsi. Pepsi. Because fuck whales. Mmm. Mmm. Chilled brown fluid with carbon bubbles. Boom! Cobra himself would be proud of that one. I mean, Sylvester Stallone. My masculine idol. See a picture of him in his how old is he? 120? Looking just ferocious. All veiny and gross. Like some kind of wax sculpture that's struck by gamma rays. That's all I want. That's all I want to be. It was beautiful underwater shot. I like it. Oh. I wish one of these fish were just like really aggressive. And they were just attacking me. Not just standard skittish. What is this campfire? I kind of want to put one back where it was, just out of old time. Just to remember the old ways. Guy over there, walking around. Looks like there's some stuff that might be bumpable. Oops. Alright. Decent win so far. You're just eating breakfast. You're sitting at your table having a bowl of cereal. So the arrow goes whizzing by your head. And you're inside your house. What the? Yeah, all right, man. I like the river. I like taking that little... That guy spawned in, man. That would have been funny if it nailed him. Boom! By the end of this game, look at that deer. He was like, in this game, I just want to have these little islands are just going to be covered in items and stuff. Me just taking pot shots at all the local fauna. All right. So that mountain is this area. We want to go basically straight ahead. Okay. Got a little... Our friend Wendy in the chat says she's looking to try this game. She reads up on the controls. It's pretty good. It's not that bad. I think you'll be fine. If you can do 7 Days to Die, Wendy was part of our 7 Days to Die game. We have some videos on SuckProfessor. Basically, it's this without looking at me. And I didn't do it on Twitch. Yeah, you could do it. It's not that at the risk of a sea serpent. You can see here's the controls. It's really not as elaborate as it might seem. You should spend a little time making sure that these make sense for you. Like as usual, like control and walk and shift, and those are usually the ones I change. And you'll know what campfires are all about too. Yeah, I think you'll be fine. You should. I think you'll like it. Is this only 20 bucks? I'm not sure. Okay, see land. We're heading for the land. Going straight on for it. And let's just hope the gods are smiling. And that the sea serpents are murdering someone else. Or maybe they're having post-sexual relations naps. Sometimes that's the only thing that keeps a man alive when he crosses a dangerous ocean. But just to be safe. I assume the fire arrows go out in water. That would make sense. Oh, look at the wind. Could you ask for better than that? Wendy played for 15 minutes and then gave up from building. The building's a little goofy. I wouldn't say it's... I can see why it would be frustrating to start, but it could be way more frustrating. It could be a lot worse. I find it kind of intuitive. Getting used to rotating it, learning how to, like, holding... yeah, it's not perfect. And, of course, I can always answer your questions when you start playing, if you want. But yeah, there is a sort of a grid snapping system to it where you can kind of just count on it to always snap to other pieces, or you can get real fussy and move things slightly, and I think you hold shift down to do that way. Excuse me, got burps coming up. But yeah, I could see why it would be a little confusing. I don't know how good you are at that kind of thing, though, either. Like, you might not... You know, if you have decent visual, spatial, like, brain, some people have no concept of that whatsoever. I remember helping this guy move or carrying some stuff or something, and we had to carry this box. It's, like, kind of long thing. And he didn't know what to do. He didn't know where to put his hands. I was like, put your hands under it, fuckhead. Put your hands under it. In the middle. We've... I'd been doing aquariums for years by that point, but I was just, so I naturally understood how to carry stuff. And I mean that, like, I would charge people lots of money to move a fish tank because it was a full day job and it was a bitch. And one thing you learn really quickly when holding a several $100, several $1,000 box of glass, you empty the water out. Usually you can carry around some water in some small tanks, is to do your thinking ahead of time. So yeah, you don't want to have to decide what to do while the aquarium is slipping from your hands. So anyway, now that we can see land, I can see a spawning point right there. I think I'm gonna have to take that over. That's my house. That's my house right there. Have we ever been here? No. Do I believe I deserve their land? Yes. So yeah, this will be a good little landing spot. Maybe we'll build... I want to, like, kind of set up a base of operations here, though. I want this to be a secure spot for me. So then we'll forge ahead and... Actually... I know. I'm just deciding. Let's just shoot him real quick. No, not the punching. Take that! Oh god, there's a rock. Yeah, I wanna... Let's hug the coast a little bit since we got wind. Let's see how quickly this becomes dangerous around this bend. Man, I can't wait to find some more dungeons. Start leaving markers all over the place on my map. Man, I just, like, skirted right beside some rocks. That should have crunched me, like that one might. Nope. But yeah, Wendy, I think you'd like it. It's a fun game. It's slow. I don't suggest streaming it on Twitch while also recording for SuckProfessor. Not that I'm against doing that, but maybe for you, you'll have a better time not doing what I'm doing. Inevitably, when you do something like what I'm doing here, I shouldn't say inevitably, that's not the right word. Inherently, a little part of your head is disengaged from the game, so you kind of lose a little bit of that sense. For some reason, I'm trying to do this in a way that is fun for me and viewers alike, but it also means I'm paying attention to all this other crap and everything else you can see me constantly distracted by. So every once in a while I'm like, oh, it's probably really fun to play without all this crap. So I'm envious of the way you're going to be able to enjoy the game. Yeah, I'm glad. Actually, there's a lot of running between there and here, so this is good. And the wind has stopped helping, so. I do think maybe let's park the boat at the end here. And kind of hope that that means it's going to be a little bit more secure. We can always jump and swim off. And then we'll do these 2 towers. This is the exact same plot as Lord of the Rings. Wait a minute. What's my speed? Okay. Why is I just don't rudder go away? Does it go away when I stop? All right. Okay. An evil marauder has made landfall right by the Christmas tree. Beautiful. All right. Oh, look at them all. Oh, they're fighting skeletons. All right. I love it. I love a good turf war. Even the deer are agitated by this commotion. Take that. Ooh. Skeleton defending himself. Look at these 2 guys. Fun coming back. I'll beat you up. Kick you into the water. Oh man, my health is really low. Alright. Any chests? Anything of note? What if this game had landmines? Just occurs to me how much annoying it'd be if I just got blown up all of a sudden. Oh crap. What? No, get the knife out. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna leave stuff in here. Let's just dump some crap that we don't. Oh shit. Okay, and now that I know how to do it, marker time. Chest at top. Oops, did it work? No. Oh, I don't know how. Chest on top. Legs on the bottom. And if a troll attacks me, I would be a little upset. Okay, so maybe we'll do some building. I think it would make sense to kind of do that, although I'm not quite sure if this is the best spot. So I'm going to scout the shoreline a little bit, start working our way inland. I could just start running, but we're going to kind of be a little bit. We're accomplishing a few different things, obviously. We're exploring, but we're also uncovering or making progress on our eventual arrival on the Elder. It sounds like there's a lot more noise than I expected. Get out the sword. Multiple. This guy's like... That guy up there is like Joaquin Phoenix from Gladiator. Have I missed it? Is the battle over? No, buddy. It just got started. And I finished it. On your face. Okay, so this is more of a... This is a lot like the other one where I have a little base. So this is probably where I should set up a little camp. Very much like the other one. And I might even do a similar thing. So let's... yeah. Alright. Let's just put stuff in here. I'm just like a hoarder, but I'm like a transient hoarder. So wherever I go, I just put stuff in boxes and stuff. Okay. Because we're going to get tin out of this whole area. And comes a skeleton. Wonder where he's coming from. Hey. Being sloppy. It's dark, isn't it? Just making sure. Actually, I kind of find all these trees. Oh, there's a dungeon. Okay. What the hell has happened? Skeleton killed an animal, I think. Hi, bird. Whoa. The skeletons are naturally camouflaged to the bushes because they're made out of sticks. Don't make me come in there and kill everybody in there. Because I fucking... I like they have a nice gait. A nice gallop and run. Got him. Shoot this bird. Wasting good arrows, though. There's a nice bird up there. It's been sitting there, so let's... Ooh. Totally appropriate. Alright, I think... Okay, so here's what I think the plan is going to be. We're going to make a little base here. Although I got a feeling there's going to be some trolls or something. That's why I'm kind of running around a bit more. We got shamans coming at me. 1-star shaman. Take your spit. Spit at me. Oh, he can swing. I'm knifing him. Guy over there walking. I think it's a regular. So we need to make a hammer and a workbench and put some shelves up. There's another shaman ready to die. Oh no. They're cooperating. Like, what if one of the velociraptors and... I almost said Saving Private Ryan. That'd be a great crossover movie. Saving Private Velociraptor. Also would be a good name for an STD clinic. But what if one of the velociraptors started, like, healing the other ones? They had a shaman velociraptor. There's a lot of these fools around. There's a brute. Brutes get the sword. It's the Chicago way. Let's back up so I can see a little easier. Man, I'm being sloppy. Okay. This guy's got lots of wood on him. They got all kinds of stuff that I can use. Not that there's a shortage right now, but all right. Just making sure some troll's not on its way over. This isn't quite like the other. So, do I want to try to... No, I'm stuck down here. Let's get the axe. Am I breaking the chest? I just don't know. Yes. I don't know what else to do. Alright. How durable is this fucking wood? Maybe if I just put... like... okay. $62. There it goes. What do I keep hearing out there? Just making sure. Oh. Perfect. Okay. Oh, look, it's got like a little platform up there. That's kind of neat. All right, all right. Let's just build a workbench. Let's make a hammer. Need some stones. Sir? Like, I'm just curious if this is a mistake, because it seems like there's a lot of bad guys, but I don't know if that's any more than usual. Alright, I'm going to put a workbench outside this thing. Let's move here. Inventory's full. No putting spikes, or sorry, not spikes, torches. Okay, I think I'm going to try to build this one up a little bit. I don't want to go nuts with this, but, you know, make use of these stairs to the degree that that's possible. So. Great. Does that work? Yeah, kind of. Ugh. Brutal. both at the same time. That's it for part 62. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We're going to push forward on part 63. We'll finish up our little temporary fortress that we're going to make here. I think we'll be back visiting this one. This is always going to be kind of on the way to and from this way, you know what I mean? So we're sort of building out our infrastructure as far as bases go, slightly, and we'll continue on maybe with the push for the Elder, whatever the hell that might be. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Goodbye. Hey everybody, welcome to SuckProfessor. A lot of rain, a lot of wind, rough here. I got my, oh no wait, no, this one's not blue. I have a blue hoodie. Welcome to the channel. We're playing Valheim here, part 63 on SuckProfessor, streaming on twitch.tv/winners and losers. Check the description for links, as all Vikings like to say. Welcome to our playthrough. I can't see shit, so I'm turning off the light. There's a bird that needs to die. This is already causing me distressing amounts of heat in my head. So, all right. So here we go. We're still working on our little base here. Got a cute little Christmas tree. Got a stool. Got a workbench. Got a light. Everything is starting. Oh no! The barrel's rolling away. Do they stay? Is it going to float out to sea? That's no. Look at that. Or does it stay right? Oh, don't punch it. Fuck. Okay, I got it. Might have been something valuable in there. Looks like just there's some rocks. Okay. That was unexpected. So we're gathering up some wood here, and we are pushing in, trying to make more of our base. I'm only just basically going to try to build up to a little platform at the top so that I can put up some torches and stuff, and oh, this is core wood. And have just a little chest repository, basically. God, can you get struck by lightning when you're out on the water? I bet you can. This game seems like the kind of brutal type that would do that to you. So that would be horrible. Yeah, let's get out of this rain here, nightmare, and let's see where. I guess I can tear it all down now that I'm the keeper of the skies here, so I don't know why I said skies. I'm the wood. I'm in charge. Let's do these kind of stairs. They're a little bit more. Never built one of these sorts of things, so but I'm just kind of. I don't think it needs to be very complicated. No ladders, huh? That second one's probably not necessary, but whatever. Yeah, so I want to get to the point where that's the flat part. Not right there, though. That's not. Well, wait a minute. I thought that was. All right. Well, let's put a floor up. That's probably good. So here. Oh, see, that won't work. That'll block the running up. Yeah, there's that. I knew there was a thing there. Just take all this shit down. We're going to rebuild it kind of anyway. Okay. This will be a little bit... What? That is cool. It's like a what do they call swimming boards? Swimming board. Crafting station? What the fuck are you talking about? It's got a verticality to it? Alright, fine. Let's make a crafting station. There you go. I'm gonna build a little house up here. Some troll's gonna come by and knock it down. That'll be funny and devastating. Oh, jeez. Let's just keep going. Where the hell not? Missing requirement. This is risky. I don't think the inspector from OSHA would be very happy with this kind of job site safety. Okay. I need a lot more wood, obviously. Alright, so, stairs up to there. Let's get rid of those. So just kind of want to make the turn here. Nope. Isn't that what this is? Okay. Alright, it was, here we go, that did it. Okay. Look at this. Alright. Lovely. Okay, we picked up... I just want to do this before. I'm going to have to go collect some trees, but I just want to make sure that I have this ramp, this run up fine. I think I can mix it in. That's going to look good. It's going to be sticking out over the top. Actually, it's good that it jumped. That'll help me not just go tumbling off the edge. Alright, don't I have some core wood? Did I not pick? I must have my inventory. Yeah, okay. So let's dump some of our junk. Six raw meat. There it is. We'll use some of these for pillars. In fact, I'd like to... Can't do angled core woods. Okay. Alright, well, this rainstorm will not deter us from our mission. That's probably also mostly core wood there. Clearing these, this like little stand of trees here at the front, or kind of by the base, will also help with defense, just to be able to detect trolls if they're on their way These really do block a lot of the inland visibility. Oh no, not the ocean! Come on, son. Get rid of this damn rain. Ooh, kill him. Oh. It would have been cool if it broke. If it killed the guy or broke up the dungeon. Alright, man, what a relief when that rain goes away. Okay. My inventory is very full. Looks like meadows right by. So this is a good spot. We're just doing some serious clearing here. I think we call this a foothold. Once we get our little base of operations set, then we can have even more efficient marauding here on this land. We'll let that one. That's a teenage one. All right. Yeah, leave those little cluster of trees up there. Shoot this bird in the head. If we're lucky. Oh, I think I fucking nailed it. Oh, okay. Got a little house building here. That's nice. So I wanted to do some structural. Just not sure if those are sticking up at the top. Is that touching it? I don't think these are necessary. At best, they might buy me like a little life if a troll attacks or something. Alright. No problem. How much wood do I have? I got quite a bit. At least enough for some. Okay. I'm just going to surround the whole thing with this sort of I'm looking at the bottom, the sort of attaching piece, and just kind of getting a feel. Okay. In the spirit of the original architect, let's just keep my pocket there. I don't know if I like that, but whatever. No, God, I'm so close to falling. Maybe if I go down, I can do it. I should have been doing it all down here anyway. Okay. I like that it snaps to that center piece right there. That kind of works well for the way I think about stuff. Snaps to the middle. We are going to have to take a quick break. I have to use the potty for a sip of water. All right. More vertical. Fine, whatever. Unless it's poking in and blocking the stairs or something. So I'm just going to go set up here at a nice view. Hopefully some sort of... Oh, yeah, look, they're all poking out. Yeah, they do kind of get in the way, don't they? That's all right. We can always change that. Okay. Let's see. Do we want to look at the sea or at the water, at the land? All right, guys. I'll be back. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Turning off my... fuck? I just got a text from loyal viewer James. Damn it. Back from the pisser. That's a long time to be muted. Sorry. Terrible. Jeez. Yeah, well, you could probably tell what I was doing. Maybe that was more relaxing, not having me talking. Damn it. Thank you, James. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Well, that's the pitfalls of low viewership, I suppose. Not that I'm blaming the audience. It's all my fault, obviously. So, oh well. All right, let's just I'll figure out what to do in the edit. You know, that's just how it goes. Didn't want you guys to hear me moaning while urinating. So, okay, so that was damaged, but this all probably got damaged from me way back when. You know, when I was stuck. Okay. All right, whatever. Okay, cool. So, more stuff to put away, and I was going to bring some of the cordwood down to... I'm sure this workbench is probably going to get its ass kicked. So here's what I was thinking. I have no idea if this is smart or stupid, but I'm just going to put... Okay. Alright. You got me there, buddy? Anybody wants to come by and fuck with my stuff? Well, you have to get through that. There. That's how woodworkers lock their doors, okay? Okay. Turn into Dennis Miller there for a second. I think we should get back on the boat. And by the way, if James is now watching the stream, Wendy, that's okay. Wendy said she was reading about the Capitol, didn't even notice. That's fine. I know you would have said something had you noticed. I assumed you were probably. No worries at all. It's something I've never stopped to go to the bathroom, so maybe this will be the one time I screw it up that badly. No big deal. I'll fast forward through the stream, you know, it's all good. So we got a nice little base. We got deers to kill. Oh, that one's getting away. Let me just run inland just a touch, just to kind of glance around. Maybe there's some... Is that copper? No. Oh, my meat. Come on, dude. Going adventuring, Leno. Okay, got a little grayling family out here. Very upset. I interrupted their ritual circumcision. I'm going to throw this. Take that. Now there's somebody in the chat leaving weird spammy messages. Alright, yeah, so I'm going to go get the... How am I now? Oh, I'm already back. Okay. Didn't realize... Whoa. Yeah. Oh, good. So there'll be tin along this little thing. Tin follows waterways. So that's good. How did I miss all those? Come on. I was just panic shooting anyway. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't fail me now, stamina. Man, this shit's risky, isn't it? Okay, it's rebuilding. Look at that. You gotta, like... that is secure, I guess. Why is there a leg? Why is there a single leg? What is this, the prop department from A Christmas Carol? Starring Ralphie? No, it's a piece of stick. Alright, guys. We got wood. We got leather. We got rocks. We got all sorts of shit to leave behind. I don't know why I am doing this. I guess it'll all... Yeah, okay, fine. Still don't know how to catch fish. Beyond finding one on the ground. I was camping once in the UP. Which stands for the Upper Peninsula. Michigan. Not a lot of you non-Michiganders or Michigander adjacent denizens know this, but Michigan is two parts. It's a two-part state. It's got the glove. That's the main part. Detroit's there, across the street from Toronto, which is in Canada. And, oh yeah, I didn't finish the thought to James. James, yes, James. What do you think? I have solved the mystery. I'm the king of the map of the campfire. James, you must be just... Your patience is otherworldly, to be honest. How you could resist. And I know you wrote it down. I know it's in the book of James, the unholiest, holiest, tomiest. But, man, I just must seem like a dumb fuck to you not figuring that out. I just didn't think to double click or right click. I just didn't... I knew I was like, oh, I could put a red X on the map. What is that? And that's all I had. I was just a moron. Just a total fool. That must have been very difficult for you to watch. Look at that little tower base there I built, though. That's kind of cool. I'm digging it. It's bi-level roof. I watched a YouTube video. What was it? I was talking about something else. Oh, Michigan. The Upper Peninsula is the other part of Michigan. So that's up by, like, Lake Superior. It's much more wild. It's basically like if Game of Thrones happened in Michigan. Oh, good. We're within running distance of the swamp here. So this is a decent spot for a base, I think. I don't know if this is going to circle. This will be interesting here. We know there's swamp down here, but we're still pretty far from that. So hopefully this little water inlet, if I turn left, it'll let me get through, and it won't. Okay. All right. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm going to sail... We're just going to kind of keep going forward. And, see what's around, like if you see where my cursor is. We're basically going to kind of try to circle around this and hope that there's water access. I got a feeling there won't be. And if not, we'll turn around and we'll either attempt a land crossing by going basically right here. I kind of like this spot. Look at those guys over there. They better not start attacking my house. And head across that field there. Or maybe then I can go north and try to go this way to the Elder. I still feel like this is a long way to... Well, it's not that far. It's not super far. Oh, look at those guys over there. Oh. I was shooting... You're lucky I suck at shooting from a raft. Look at him swimming out. Oh man, oh fuck, this is actually leech territory. Let's not be too stupid about this whole approach. Actually, I'm really glad that we are fairly close to this though. This is good. I was thinking it might be an interesting, if I were like a really aggressive player to, speaking of which, let's shoot some of these guys. What are you gonna do? What the fuck are you bitches gonna do? Gotcha. Whoa, oh, you see the leeches. Look at them. And the guy's swimming. The guy's running. Oh, maybe this was a... Ah, shit. I can't see. Why am I shooting my own boat? We turned away. They're like little serpents. All right. Well, I was thinking it'd be kind of interesting. Oh, fuck. He's coming back. He's coming back. Yeah, these guys are very... They're not wanting you here. I got guard dogs that are leeches. And now my boat is forward. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, God, it's so stupid that it shoots your own boat. Fucking kill it. Gotcha. Does the boat stop when you let go? God damn it. Look out. My boat needs to be repaired. Let's go, wind. No. I'm doing more damage to my boat than this thing is. I hope you drown out here in the deeper water. Now it looks like there's more open water back there, but I don't think it's really... Yes. Oh. Oh. Your prey defended itself. Okay, so this is a tough spot. It does look like there's potential for water incursions that way, but I really think that I'm asking for trouble going that way. Getting some leeches at me. So maybe we should... James in the chat remarks, nice. Yep. Yep. Yeah. I'm so stupid. Map marker. Okay. I was like, how come this game doesn't let you do map markers? By the way, what's that map marker thing that I'm obsessed with, but I can't figure out what it is? Yeah, I'm a dumbass. So, let's see. I really want to make a run for it through the swamp zone, but obviously there's a lot of trouble. Oh my god, you can see rocks and shit down at the bottom there. This water is far too clear for industrialization. Let's start polluting. I think I'm going to try to take the boat up and around the coast, just to see where this goes. If it looks like it just trails up north, then we'll know. We'll have an answer. And I might even stop off and repair my boat here. That's probably a smart idea. Yeah, we'll do that over by the... Well... I gotta have... Yeah, I'm gonna have to build a workbench. Well, let me see. Sorry, hang on. I know I'm being a little all over the place. Yeah, we'll do it over here by my... SP South. If I can get it in close enough, I might not need to build a workbench. So we'll find out. Yes. Needs a roof. Give me a break. It's below a fucking roof. Now I can't even get inside my own damn house. Here, let me just dump some shit. I don't think anything comes and takes your stuff, right? Just save a few for later. Okay, let's keep going. Especially with a slightly favorable wind. Alright. Resetting my body here. All right, let's go. Yeah, I was thinking, this is what I was trying to say earlier, though. It might be kind of cool to do like a swamp base. You'd have to be really strong on defense, probably use those spikes. I doubt I'm equipped quite for that yet, although I can fight dudes. I can fight fellas and leeches and gucks, blobs. But I'm not sure if I'm really ready for it in terms of what materials I'm able to build. So it won't be until after we've done something about this elder fight. But it would be sort of interesting to see if I can craft and build a base strong enough in a swamp or maybe right next to it, but I'd kind of like to do it in it. With enough defense, like what are the nights like, you know? Is it hard to survive a swamp night? And more than likely I'd get killed. Rocks here to run ashore upon, aren't there? As the songs sing, the sailors struck a rock they didn't see. I don't know if that's what the songs sing about, but they do usually talk about adventures where people crash on the water and then they have to eat each other's loins for breakfast to survive. You know, like in the swamp, you'd have to do spikes, and walls. I don't know much more else than that. Probably have like, it'd be like 7 days to die. You'd have to shoot stuff. Turning up my monitor brightness to 100%. Can't see shit with that light on. Okay. I love how dark it is. Like when you look in the woods in real life, it's dark. There's a lot of darkness and shadow in the woods. And depending on how thick and deep it goes. Been watching forestry videos lately. That's what I was trying to remember earlier. Forestry. Kind of like this game. Oh yeah, remember this spot here? So let's stop over and kill these guys. This is basically like a roadside Burger King. But yeah, forestry. Maybe I'll become a forester. People who manage forests. It's a pretty interesting world. I want to know the politics of it, but I don't want to just jump straight into let me just look for politics that confirm exactly how I think about the world. Like that's not the way I like to approach stuff. I probably do that with a lot of politics without realizing it. We have to shoot this brute in the face. Should have made some arrows before I left. But I do want to understand like some of the science and stuff that is in the forestry world, and so there's a lot of academics in forestry management because it's it's a very resource intense. I mean, it's about resources and get out of here. Haha, you guys suck. Alright, so this does turn quite sharply. I am traveling very slowly. You know, wood products, paper, all the ways that forests provide for us as a people, as an animal that's been using wood for countless eons. We still depend on wood for so much of our stuff. I don't even know all the ways. I like the woodworking part. That's a very tiny scale of a guy playing with the artistic and creative, and hopefully it'll help turn into some kind of business revenue thing too. of the wood world, but I was, yeah, I've been watching some tree species identification stuff. Starting to learn. The walnut tree. There's lots of different kinds, I think. I don't actually know. I know there's the black walnut, and I think there's regular walnut. I don't know if they call it regular. It sounds like I'm part of the... Anyway, they have a very big leaf. They have a... I don't know all the words, but their leaf... What I would have thought was one leaf is actually a part of a multiple thing that they call a leaf. So it's like this, and it's got like 12 leaves. But the way the stem construction is, that's considered one leaf. So there's like all these different sort of ways, the taxonomy of trees that they've, you know, smart people have figured out over the years that makes sense and that's observable and replicable and useful. So there's a lot of science and interesting kind of natural world sort of stuff in tree and forest management. And again, I don't know really where all the politics comes down. I'm sure that there are congruences between trends within the world. That is to say, some people don't have a problem with using up our resources and leaving a barren, useless wasteland behind. That's certainly been a big part of it, I imagine. Old growth trees and forests are fascinating places. I don't know what percentage of the world's forests are old growth. Probably not very high. Oh god, I thought I saw a light in the distance. That was actually one of these weird wind stream things. And then there's also people that think maybe that you shouldn't touch it at all and keep areas pristine. And I think you should keep as much as we can pristine. But I think we should manage the use of it intelligently. And turns out one of the things that forests do without our intervention, if humans weren't here, it would be happening without us, is they burn. And there's like floods and other natural disasters. But forests get disturbed. They call it being disturbed. They get all fucked up. And that can cause drama for a bunch of squirrels and koala bears. Not that Australasian. Like that whole continent burnt down last year. Oh, did you see those things pop in? Well, they're going to pop out. And so since we stop fires, although we don't, you know, we want to control how fires occur, and we're having a harder time doing that with global warming, causing different rain seasons to change and droughts to be longer than they should be, or than they normally would be, exasperating the conditions. But also the fact that we stop fires, because wherever humans go, we put out fires. Granted, fire's going to get worse. Underbrush builds up, and so fires destroy homes and they burn out of control. So like the natural rhythms of fires, of disturbing forests, is completely fucked up right now. But we also know it's gonna be fucked up because we're not gonna just let random fires start. We have to manage the way forests become disturbed. So part of forestry, and again, I'm not speaking with any political knowledge or judgment, but it seems like a big part of it is managing both how they get disturbed, and there's basically two ways: fire and saws. Burning it all down or cutting down, and you can control how you cut it down. That's where the resource exploitation comes in, that my leftyism would be, you know, a raised eyebrow about, right? But we're still going to need toilet paper and other stuff. I want woodworking wood. I don't think the amount of wood that I'm using up in my woodworking business, and I'm trying to use as much as I can as a statement too, as like I'm trying to I keep as much of the scrap as I can, and even little bits and pieces. I mean, obviously I'm not totally crazy about it, but I want to like glue chunks to, eventually I want to do like a pile, like a video, like here's a pile of scrap. We're going to glue it all together into something, fix it up, fill the holes. Now it's enough to make a beautiful, affordable candle holder. Oh yeah, I'm using it to hold up my fan. Never mind. I was going to show you. So, like in a kind of a twist of fate, because we are anti-fire in terms of natural fires that would normally tear a forest down. We, and kind of the responsible thing, I don't know if this is, but is to do intelligent harvest. And then a big part of the videos I was watching, there's a lot of them are like university type videos, you know, fairly boring but information heavy. Usually it's like grad students and teachers and younger professors and stuff talking about the ways that both they choose which trees should come down. And they like, I watched this one. It was a young woman from Ottawa. She was very smart, and she was talking about like they really incorporate wildlife into their decisions. Canada is gigantic forests, so there's like I think she said there's 200,000 foresters, and it's like a full-on industry, obviously. I'd have to get really into hiking and bugs. You got to be used to being mosquitoes and stuff. Like I'd like to be like I'm a forestry guy, but I'm a video editor, so I just stay inside but I do woodworking videos. I don't know if I want to do the bugs. I like the walking around. That's probably good. I've always wanted a nice butt. I want to get a good butt before I'm 50. Actually, before I'm 49. Anyway, it's all fascinating stuff. And now trees grow. Like a lot of seeds won't germinate unless there's heat, but there's also just a ton of like ready to go rejuvenation from fires. So because those fires have been happening for millions of years, the ecosystem works great with fires. And there's some so there's like basically there's low, middle, and highs, like it's in terms of maturity of forests. And the way that they replant trees, both in this one video, the guy was talking about climate change, saying like, well, we know that these trees are no longer, you know, in 50 years, because of climate change, this environment is going to be better for these trees. So we're planting 50 years ahead so that this stuff can, like, that's kind of where, unfortunately, the world seems to be with climate change. Just mainly responding to it, not preventing it. And man, that's a smart thing to do, but the smart thing to do originally would be to fucking not let it happen. But not in a profit-based world where people who want more money can pay politicians to make it so that they can continue to make more money. That's that simple. And that's the world we're in. It's very sad. I would lock up every motherfucker who killed our planet. How could the genocide of the entire species not be a crime? I guess you have to prove causation or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Uh-oh, we got a little bunch of rocks. Let's hope I don't crunch on one of them. So a lot of it was really fascinating, though, in terms of the way you bring a forest back. There are different approaches to the way you plant and bring trees back. So, like, one of them is called even-aged or something like that. They have this word even-aged foresting. So that means that basically you let the whole forest grow back. I think you choose the species yourself. And all the trees grow at the same rate and the same height. And so you end up with these kind of unhealthy, terrifying, it's kind of scary. Almost, it'd be a good like site for a Stephen King book or some sort of horror situation. Because the trees, they all get the same amount of sun, since they're all sort of the same identical DNA sprouting things. So they all just kind of exactly the same height, which means that not any one of them gets too dominant. It looks, and therefore none of them reach very big thickness because they're sort of crowded, and their branches, this is obviously dependent on the type of species of tree, their branches form these little spikes. So every tree is like this big, not very big, and filled with branches poking out. And some of them die off, especially at the bottom layers. It just looked like you're popping your eyes constantly walking through one of these places, because you'd have to dodge around each tree, and everywhere you turn there's another tree with branches. That's a style of growing stuff back, but what they seem, then they go on to these other ways where they do uneven ages. So they let some trees grow up, and then they plant other trees, or they clear And then over time, you kind of monitor. What the foresters do is they monitor. They know about the science of the wood and tree species identification. Or like a landowner might pay someone, hey, ring ring, hello, Department of Forests. I need a forester to come out here, and I think they charge money or something. But it's like having a professional survey come out, and then they'll do an inventory and they'll tell you what this is that and this is that, and maybe look for issues or whatever. There's probably a lot of regulations and stuff, and so they have different ways of encouraging the healthier trees to grow, and basically that just means clearing around it so that it doesn't have as much competition for light, because it's all about how the trees are receiving nutrients from the soil and from the light exposure to get energy. And man, it's interesting though. I was super fascinated by it. So they're showing all these different examples. Let's hew a little closer to the land of forests that are growing, and to reach commercial potential, that is to say marketability and money, you want, depending I guess on the product you're harvesting, but you want to encourage the healthier trees to have space so that they get bigger and thicker, and that means more money. That means bigger boards, bigger wood, different uses. Of course, it all depends on the species. And I should not even be speaking about this at all, because I am as ignorant as a guy who's watched about 5 YouTube videos. It was just really beautiful, though, too, to see how, like, the uneven aged forests. You got the more mature trees, and you have the middle layer, and then you have, like, the small underbrush kind of layer of younger saplings. And they even like will plan ahead. We're like, okay, these trees here, they're 20 years away from being harvested. That's why we have this layer that these are 70 years away from being harvested. So we're planning for the future. It's a really kind of responsible thing. Where would one fall on the political spectrum? I am far too ignorant on this to make an assessment of it. But I do think people that reactively say, well, you shouldn't take any trees at all, are probably missing something there. I don't think that I think we have to be honest about human behavior and the way not to say that all human behavior is quote unquote natural, because we're greatly influenced by culture and by other stuff. I'd like to reduce usage of so much of the natural world and reduce population in general by educating people, especially women. Countries with educated women tend to have much lower birth rates, and female empowerment also plays a role in that. Yeah, man. So that's it. Maybe I'll be a forestry guy, but I do want to be one of those dudes that can look at a tree and be like, ah, yes, this is a red oak. This is a white oak. This is a mixed race oak. Pretty cool though. Like like the leaves are different. The one guy doing it, I was watching, so we're passing the elder here. I'm gonna keep following this coastline. He kept he had this amazing trick for identifying a tree. All right, let's go. Sales. He looks at the ground and he finds leaves, and then he identifies the leaves, and then he says, and once you do that, you know that you're near one of the trees. I was like, that's brilliant. Why did that never occur to me? So anyway, it's pretty cool. I don't know. I just digging it. I like that. I've been in the woods. Go to the game. Not the game. What am I saying? Forest preserves, parks and stuff. You never know what the fuck kind of trees are around. Like, you vaguely know, like, that's a pine tree. That's a maple tree. Since I grew up with maple trees around me, I wouldn't be able to be like, oh, that's a cherry. But now I feel like I could tell a walnut. Their seeds are weird. Their seeds are like big, funky, green racquetballs. Maybe even a little bigger than a racquetball. And then they rot out. And inside the racquetball is a really hard golf ball that's black or very dark. Walnut has gorgeous wood. I think it's probably one of the most... Actually, some guy said on one of them it's like walnut's the most commercially valuable wood. He might have meant in his area or something like that. But Oh man, we're heading right for the damn elder here now. If this thing is like a giant boat and it starts attacking me. Alright, so it's basically straight that way. So it is inland. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to hew to the coast, to the shore. And we'll see how close this gets us. But then I'm going to go, see that angled tree there at the very end? We'll cut around there just to see what's up with the land over that way. And then we'll make a decision from there about where to park. I'm losing my wind here. So, you know, if we're not going to let fires run rampant, and then, of course, they do get started, and they do run rampant for various reasons, and it's all very bad, then trees forests, I should say, will get overgrown, apparently. And we have to kind of just manage that. But it's a renewable resource. It stores a lot of carbon. There's a ton of nuance. There's a lot, like everything, there's a lot more nuance than you really understand. So, I don't know. Maybe in the next phase of my life, I'll be living somewhere where I can explore. There's something weird over there. That is a whole thing, isn't it? That's got to be it. Yeah, fuck yeah, of course that's it. Got some blue smoky haze. What the heck? I mean, I'm more or less fully equipped. This is my best gear. I don't have... That's definitely the site. Alright, let's go around this little point here and see what's up. Is it a dungeon? So yeah, I guess the conclusion I would come to on my college application essay I just spoke about forestry is, hold on, I gotta fix something in my butt. Ah, so much better. Now my chair's grabbed my, okay, hang on, sorry. My towel, my fart towel got rolled up under my butt there, so it was starting to feel like I was sitting on a stick. Oh god, what? Blue smoke. No, he just disappeared. There it is again. Kill that deer. Shoot. Oh, punch your boat. This is risky. Maybe I should pull a sail now. Just. Ha! No. Yeah, this is dumb. Because he could easily reach me. Shit! Come on, wind! I can't get through that little area up there with those rocks. That's the Panama Canal. Gonna have to go chop all those rocks down. This asshole guy down out here. He's just walking like he's like nothing. All right. Oh, final thought in conclusion about forestry and trees is they're beautiful creatures, they're wonderful organisms, and we should respect them like everything on the earth. We should understand our role in what do we need and what do we really need, not what can some fuckface make the most money off of, but what do we need, how do we sustain it, and can we maintain it for others so that we don't just use it all up. That's all I got to say about that. Alright, let's go murder this troll. I kind of want to just jump in. I mean, I don't have a ton of stuff. I'm not sure how differently my approach would be if I were to attack. Oh, there he is. Okay, come on. Turn. Gotta go in a little bit. Oh, he's coming. Funny if he was just showering over there. Don't want to go right at him. I want to go past him. And escape to the deep water when I have to. Ha! Right there. I don't have a deer head. That's probably what I'm missing. Shit. Do I need an ecothere head? Fuck. Fuck. Is that what I'm missing? Well, maybe we'll find out. I could probably kill enough deer to get one. I know I had a deer head over at that second... It's SP South. Alright. Oh, I'm so curious. I really want to do this. Yeah, let's land the boat. Let me just stop. Not really threading the needle here. Oh, I see. So if I leave my sail up or down, it's gonna... I mean, maybe you don't need anything, though. Maybe this is a vendor. The hallowed vendor. What do I do with coins? Someone's got to buy my coins. Alright, let's head over to this rock. This seems like a decent spot to land. We'll pay some mind to the troll once we're on land. Probably get beat up or something. I don't have any... I might have to just kill some deers and hope I can get ahead. And then, alright, we're really flying here. Get out of here, you little bastards. Leave me alone. Fuck, this mist doesn't help. Alright, that's fine. Alright, we're right at the damn... What's his face? Oh god. Oh god, come on. 3. Press the 3 button. Okay, 3, and I gotta look at the... This guy's stuck, is he? Need some help? Hey, that's my son! Oh no! Hey, that's my dad. This guy needs some help. I'd like to figure out how this fucking shooting works. Okay, cool. Alright guys, that's it for this part. We're going to pick it up in the next one. I don't know if we're going to do the Elder yet. I've got a feeling I'll be fine, but I'm cautious and this is all potentially dangerous and stuff, you know. You know. Thanks for watching. Check the description for ways to support. Talk to you real soon. Bye.